Hello, vlog. Oh, hi. It's been a while for me and the cats. Let me introduce myself first. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I live in Maine. My husband's name is Josh. This is our house. We have 4 cats. This one's Pongo. And I'm 25. That's it. This is gonna be my first video of the new year. So happy 2024. It's gonna be a little different than normal. This isn't a regular vlog by any means. I kind of just want to put this out there, kind of to keep myself accountable. Like obviously people in my life are gonna help like keep me accountable, but I also just want to put it out here so fellow internet people can also do the same. So this sounds very dramatic. It's not. Oh, and this is Flip. One of our other cats. Hi. But I'm keeping it casual. We're just gonna keep the chaos with the cats in, but figured today I want to talk about my low spend year goal. So if you don't know, 2023 was a very expensive year for me. My husband and I got married on May 13th, great day. And with that, we paid for our wedding ourselves, and by we, I do mean me. Like my husband did pay for like his suit and his groomsmen stuff, all that, but I paid for everything else. So, well, my parents did pay for my dress too, which was really helpful. So we love that. But basically everything was paid for by me. And listen, I'm not made of money. That's for certain. And so, and that, like, granted, our wedding was not very expensive. Like, it was expensive, but under the average. It was in our backyard. So we like, not cut corners, but we cut the budget where we could. But still, it was thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So obviously a lot of money. We also went on our honeymoon, which Josh graciously paid for like most everything, which was really great. We have 2 new cats this year, so added to, now we have 4 cats, so that's obviously something. And then I was just not frivolous, but just kind of carefree. Wasn't really worried about savings or anything like that. Just kind of like if I wanted something, I would get it. So this year I want to be a little more strict, set some boundaries. So let's go over them. What I've set rules for myself. If you're doing a low spend, no spend year, your rules probably look different than mine. But how I've done it is I have green purchases, which are automatic yeses, regardless of like a situation, which you'll see when I go through it. And then I have yellow purchases, which kind of depend on the circumstance. It's not an automatic yes. It's like, really got to think it through. Does it make sense? Is it necessary? Those are going to be the yellows. And then reds are absolutely not, under any circumstances should I be purchasing something that is a red purchase. So let me go through my rules. I want to shout this out. This is from Etsy. I'll actually put a link in the description. This is my second journal from this seller, and it's been really great. I love these journals. You can customize your name. You can put what you want on the side and everything. You can put like a little intro letter for yourself. It's really sweet. So yeah, I will link this down below if anyone wants to buy it, but not encouraging that if you're on a low spend year, of course. So here are my rules. I'm gonna be looking at this throughout because I don't have them memorized, of course, but okay, starting off, we have green purchases. So groceries. For groceries, I do shop once a week, and then we also do EveryPlate, which is a food delivery service similar to HelloFresh, Green Chef, all those kinds of things. So we do one EveryPlate delivery a week, which is about $83. Not that it matters, but we do 3 meals for 4 people. And then for the other days of the week, I'll go grocery shopping and do one big shop. I'll talk about this later, but I don't want to be like going to the store randomly and just like picking something up unless it's necessary for a recipe. So one big grocery shop a week, or not big, but one grocery shop a week, one EveryPlate a week. Home materials, so paper towels, tissues, trash bags, cat litter, cat food is kind of included in our groceries, cleaning sprays, a lighter if ours die, batteries, that kind of thing. Then we have personal care, so shampoo. Also, I just got out of the shower, so rightfully me, I'm going to talk about this, but personal care stuff. So shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, moisturizers, the eye cream I use, a serum, I use exfoliator pads, which this kind of stuff seems a bit much, but like taking care of your skin is very important. You have it with you throughout your entire life, and these are necessary things for me to keep my skin healthy. So I'm keeping them in. Chapstick, of course, regular like hand lotion. And all this being said, This is only if the things run out. I'm not getting duplicates. I'm not getting it if I still have a lot left. Only getting it if it is necessary and we've run out of whatever it is. My husband and I do a date weekend once a month, so we'll do an activity and we'll go out to dinner. Typically, we only go out to dinner like literally once a month, and this is our time. And we just want to keep dating each other. Being married, and we've been together for almost 7 years now. It's important that you keep dating when you're married, and even just when you're dating, you're just keeping things active and alive. So we do date weekend. So I'm going to split this up into 6 dinners for me and 6 activities, and Josh will do the other 6 and 6. Home maintenance and repairs. Being homeowners, you can never really expect or plan for things, you know, like God forbid a tree falls on our house, like we'll have to pay for something, you know. So home maintenance and repairs, those are going to be greens, of course, if they're necessary, like, but it's not like home projects. Like, I'm not going to go out and go buy paint for all the walls and like build a new deck or something this year, just because like that's not a necessary repair and maintenance, it's extra. So then we have our typical bills. So Josh and I actually did just open a joint bank account, so that's going to be something new. The things that we're going to pay for and like that I'm also like contributing to as a household, mortgage, electric, internet, and then our subscription. So right now we have a Paramount Plus subscription. I pay for Google photo storage for my pictures, and then the gym and air filters for our new purifier. And then the last green thing is dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, and any procedures that kind of come from those. So those are all the green purchases. Now we're on to yellow purchases, okay? So like I said, these are things that I will purchase if I've run out of one, if I am like, basically if I'm replenishing a stock I already have of something, so not back stock, just like a regular item. So like example, I have my hair mask. So if I run out of my hair mask, I'll get a new hair mask, but it's like, I really want to think it through, want to make sure I'm getting one that I'm actually going to use, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so personal care stuff first on the yellow purchases: hairspray, hair mask, and makeup if anything runs out, like I said. So one of my goals this year is to kind of lean into my femininity. If you know me or you've probably watched my videos, you can probably tell I have a masculine energy. So I just want to lean into my feminine energy. That's one of my goals for the new year. So makeup is a part of how I'm leaning into that. So I'm allowing myself to purchase anything if I run out, but I'm not going to go out of my way and like, oh, I want to try something new. No, none of that. Just replacing the makeup I already know I have and I already use when I do my makeup. So like, I already have a blush. I'm not going to get a new blush unless that blush runs out. Same with all those products, okay? And then next section is a big one, and it's gifts, because I do love giving gifts for people, but there's a limit. There doesn't, like, as much as a just because gift feels so good, or like coming home and like getting flowers for my husband, like it's so much fun, and it's like I love seeing his reaction and like how it makes me feel, like knowing that they know I love them, kind of thing. Like, and that's for anybody, but it feels very good. But you know, it's unnecessary. So this year I'm cutting it out and I'm limiting my gifting. So let's start with the celebration gifts. So graduation, engagements, wedding gifts. If I end up in a bridal party, we have 2 weddings coming up. Like one of my best friends just got engaged, and then my brother also just got engaged. And I don't think their weddings are going to be in 2024. I don't really know what their planning process will look like, and that's up to them. Like, no fucking pressure, dude. I'm like, Jesus Christ, planning weddings a lot. So I would assume their weddings would be 2025, but unsure. But regardless, if I'm a part of any like wedding celebration things, I will obviously gift for those. And then moving gifts. So like flowers like sent to someone's house if there's like just one new house, stuff like that. Okay, moving on. Birthdays. This is very, very specific because it needs to be. What I've been doing for the past few years or so is that I've been sending flowers to my girlfriends on their birthday, and like my mom and mother-in-law. So instead of getting my girlfriends like a physical item, I will just have flowers delivered to their house, which I feel is like, it's a good alternative. Like, not to say flowers are cheaper than any gift I'm getting people. Typically they're actually more, it's whatever. I know, I just love receiving flowers, and I feel like it's such an easy thing to do. Like, and being so far apart from all of my friends, it's a lot easier just to be like, listen, I'm not going to send you something. I'm going to send you some beautiful flowers so you can enjoy for a couple of weeks. So flowers for the females, that's what I have for here. And then one gift for my dad on his birthday. if he wants anything specific. If he doesn't, I'm not going to get him something that he does not need. And then 1 to 3 gifts for Josh. Typically, I love splurging on Josh. Like, I love getting him like tickets to Patriots games with like great seats. I love like getting him, I don't know, new headphones. Like, I don't know. I love like splurging and like doing that kind of stuff, but I really need to limit it because he knows I love him. The amount of money I spend on his birthdays does not change the fact how much or how little I show my love, you know? So really just want to limit that. So 1 to 3 gifts for Josh. And then holidays. So flowers for Mother's Day, 1 gift for Father's Day. And what I think I'm going to do for my dad, he doesn't watch these videos, I don't think so. This is going to be a safe space. But they make these bouquets out of like jerky. So I think I'm going to do that actually, because I think that'd be funny. Instead of getting him like a regular flower bouquet, getting him a meat bouquet. So I'm going to look into that. But anyway, and then for Christmas, part of the holidays, 5 gifts for Josh. That's it. That may seem like a lot, may seem like a little. Typically I go way overboard. And we've tried to set limits before and it never works. So instead of setting an actual like dollar amount limit, gift limit to 5. And then let's see. We also do Christmas Eve PJs. So we're gonna do 1 set each for those. Like this year, if you watched my Vlogmas videos, you would have seen like I think it's 2-3 sets of Christmas PJs this year. That's so unnecessary. We don't need that many extras. Like, we're gonna get them every year for the rest of our lives. Like, we don't need it. So 1 set each for Christmas PJs. My family does a Yankee swap, so that'll be 1 gift. And then Josh's family and my work typically does a Secret Santa. So gifts for that. And then an advent calendar. This year we did a wine advent calendar, which wasn't good. Don't recommend. But I like the sentiment of like having something to open every day and like look forward to it. So I do want to do it again, just not with that. And then next section is our anniversary. This is our first time having an anniversary. When Josh and I first started dating 6-7 years ago, we never had an exact date. It kind of just like all of a sudden we were dating, I guess. Not necessarily, it took a while, but basically we don't have a set anniversary day, but now we do obviously because we got married on 1 specific day. And we want to do, like, we actually want to celebrate our anniversary. So we might do a trip. So if we do a trip, I'm allowing myself to pay for that. Regardless of if we do a trip or not, paying for a nice dinner, and then 1 to 2 physical gifts. I'm thinking I kind of want to be silly and do the, like, what's it called? The years, like, year 1 is paper, year 2 is, like, the themes for the years. I kind of want to do that. So, like, 1 would be, like, the kind of silly gift, and then 1 would be an actual gift that he would, like, actually appreciate instead of just, like, paper of some sort. Okay, so that is the gifting category. Now let's move on to replacing items. This is just, like, the general sentiment of the yellow purchases. So, only if it's needed. If I have more than 1 thing, and I do not need more than 1 thing, I cannot purchase another one. So really setting that boundary very strictly. Oh my God, she was in the shower. She's soaking wet. Also, there's paw prints all over this. But really setting that boundary of if I already have something and I don't need another, I'm not allowing myself to purchase another just to have backstock or anything. And then 2 things I'm definitely allowing myself, if it ends up being needed, is my gym shoes. I've had them for like a year now, and I typically replace them every year. So that's going to be a yellow, but I really do want to think about that purchase before doing it. And then a phone, because I think my phone is 4 versions out right now, and I'm struggling, definitely. So if needed, like if my phone keeps like crashing out on me all the time, like then yes, I will replace it. All right, next one. I feel like I'm just rambling here. 1 book a month if I've read through my entire library again. So granted, I have like, I don't know, 12 books, so like I could read 1 book a month. But I'm not a big reader. And sometimes I feel like I just need to like get a new book every now and again, where it's like, I could just reread some of the books I have because I don't remember how they go. So I definitely, if I finish all of the books I already own again, for a second, third, 4th time through, then I'm allowing myself to purchase another one. This one's funny, but a BRZ. If you don't know what a BRZ is, it's a car. This is a yellow purchase because Josh and I have been talking about it for a long time. And if we find the perfect BRZ that matches all of our needs, all of our wants, then yes, I'll be the one to purchase that. But it's not a green. It's, again, a yellow. Really got to think it through. Next, moving. I've talked about this in the past couple of videos, but my husband and I are planning to relocate because he just got a new job, like 45 minutes north of where we live. So we want to move up there. And not only that, houses are a lot more affordable up there. And not to say this house isn't great. Like, I do love the house we currently live in, but I signed papers on this when I was 19. Josh was what, 22 or something? Like, we were very, very young. And our wants and needs have changed since then. So just want to make sure that we're getting into a house that matches all of those needs. So obviously if we buy a house, that's a big purchase, but again, one we're thinking through. But for moving itself, moving materials, but a caveat with that is that I really want to make sure that we've tried to get some from either friends that have moved or like Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people, or like the town pages, will post like, oh, just move, like here's a bunch of moving materials. Hoping to take advantage of those, but if we can't find any of those, or we've used all of them once we can find, then we can purchase necessary moving materials. Hi. Movers is a big one. The first time we moved, we didn't have a lot of stuff. And now we have a lot of shit. And could we move it just with a U-Haul in a big truck? Sure. But I'd rather honestly pay for movers to do it for us and just like take that stress off of us in an already stressful process. So I'm allowing ourselves to pay for movers. And then furniture, only if it's used daily and practical. So like, hi, we already have a huge couch. That's awesome. I do not want to buy another couch unless, no, there's no reason why we need to buy another couch. I'm trying to think of like something. If we need shoe storage, because there's no shoe storage in the house we buy, whatever, something like that. Like something that's practical and will be used every single day. That's the only time I'm allowing us to buy furniture. No replacing furniture we already have, unless like, for whatever reason, our couch sets on fire or something, we need a new couch, like, but no new rugs, nothing like that. And then activities. So for my friends and my family, if anyone like reaches out to me and is like, hey, you want to come bowling today? Absolutely. Activities are always going to be a green for me. Being someone that doesn't have a lot of friends and doesn't do much, I'm going to always allow myself to do activities when the opportunity arises. And then for myself, chaos. For myself, one time a month, I'm allowing myself to do a solo activity if I haven't done much others with my friends. Okay. Next section is craft materials, because I am pretty crafty. Like, see these paintings? We painted these. I don't know, I just like love doing things with my hands. So for the craft material caveats, only if it will be 100% used. So I'm not gonna like try and start a new crocheting hobby and then never actually do it. Like, I'm not getting all the crocheting materials, anything like that. But if I run out of some color paint that I want to use for a painting I have planned, then absolutely, I'll replace that. And then again, no duplicates. No, gotta stop with the duplicates. I don't need two of everything, you know? Another yellow light is going to be supporting my friends and family's businesses. So, like my brother owns a detailing business. So if I want to support him and like have him clean our car, like absolutely. And like Josh's brother owns a shop. Not that we ever have him fix our cars since my husband's a mechanic, but if we wanted to like buy a sweatshirt that has his shop's name on it or something, I don't know, something like that. But supporting friends and family businesses, that's going to be a big one. Always want to allow ourselves to do that. And then the last one's funny, but last yellow light purchase is coffee. And you might be like, really? You're going to let yourself buy coffee? But my work gives us $15 every month that goes to whatever we want. And I always have it go to Dunkin'. And so I have like $80 on my Dunkin' card. So what I'm allowing myself to do is I can buy coffee only if it's with my company's money that they've sent me and not my own. Okay, now, final thoughts. Let's go to the red purchases. Okay, let's make this quick. Unnecessary groceries, snacks, drinks, anything like that. So I already talked about this, but like if we are only going out for like 30 minutes, I don't need to stop at the gas station and get a Slim Jim, you know? If I want an energy drink and I didn't get it while I was grocery shopping, I don't need that energy drink. If we're like at home and I'm like, God, I kind of really don't want to make dinner we had planned, but we could get chips and salsa at the store. No, we're not doing that. Only planned meals. Okay. I said this was going to be quick, so let's do it. Plants. No more plants. I have enough. They're great. They're thriving. No more plants. Blankets. I have 1,000 blankets. We do not need any more. No more blankets. No decor, because we have enough shit. We do not need any more decor than we already have. Candles. It's going to be hard. I love when the place, it smells good in here, but we have so much incense sticks and all that kind of stuff. We do not need more candles. No more candles. No just because gifts. Already talked about that. No tattoos. Every year around August, I get the itch and I need to get another one. And like, I would love to get tattoos. I love them. I love my body and I love getting tattoos on my body, everything. But no tattoos this year. And finally, no merch. I love supporting like the podcast I listen to and all that kind of stuff, but I think I have all the merch that I want from everyone, so I don't need to get any more this year. All right, that was a lot of talking. Thank you so much for listening to this. If you guys are doing a no spend, low spend year, let me know your green, yellow, red rules or how you're going to follow through with that. Thank you for keeping me accountable when and if you need to. And I'm looking forward to this. It should be interesting for sure, but let's close this book and I'm gonna go relax for the rest of today. I just really wanted to get this video out there and share this, mostly for me, just to make sure that other people know about this so I can be supported. So thank you again for all of your support. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Okay, I lied though, I have to say this. Look at this, this is what I mean. My plants are thriving. Look at this big ass leaf coming in, hell yeah. Okay, bye everyone.